Ooh, look at your boy. Oh, the new digs. Yeah, I've been working a little while to get to this point. If you would like to see that, go ahead and let me know, and I'll give you like a little tour of the new studio. But enough of that. I have two products that are very, very good products, very affordable, that I want to share with you all today. And I'm talking about lighting from FOTODIOX, which is really cool. I'll explain how we got to this point. But first, if you could, go ahead and hit the subscribe notification, follow me, help your boy out, man. The channel is, stalled a little bit at 380-ish, almost to 400. So go ahead and help your boy out. Let's get this thing to where I want it to be, where you want it to be, and where we all would like it to be. But enough of that. Let's get into it. So FOTODIOX. I'm talking about these two lights here. This one is a tube light, and then I have another panel light. We will go over these individually, but I was at my favorite shop here in Chicago, Dot Camera, and man, I was talking to one of the employees, and he said, "Hey, I got this one company here that we're trying to get into Dot Camera," and we talked, and he said, "I connect you." We connected. I spoke to FOTODIOX, and they are a company in Gurnee, Illinois, here in close by Chicago, about an hour north. And they said, "Hey, yeah, let's work. Would you like to try it out? Let's do it." And I said, "Yes, let's see what it is," because I've made it known here that lighting is and was always an Achilles heel for me. You go back, check the videos. It's been so spotty with me. It's just something that was never part of my bag, in the way it should be. So I, of course, jumped at the chance to try out some lighting. I chose the tube light because I think that's really cool. It has some really dope things I can do with it. I can get creative with photography and, other things. But also the panel light, because that's something that a lot of creators kind of keep around. So I wanted to try those out so I can, properly recommend and see how I like this on the mixed use application in everyday life. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with this light here, the tube light. So let's go over it. First, we do a little walk around first, let me tell you what the name of it is. This is the Prismo Stick 512 LED RGB video light, which is really cool. You can see that right here. It's 14 watt, just under or right around 19, almost 20 inches. So not quite 2 feet, but a very, very comfortable size. Very good battery life on it, 3.7 volt, over 10,000 milliamp hours. I will go over kind of like, the battery in a little bit. But you can see if we do like a little quick walk around here, it's got, let me find my point. You see these grooves right here? Really cool because it kind of helps it from sliding on the table and spinning around. So you can kind of set it down and it won't roll, which is really cool. It is touch panel. I'll get to that in a second. But if you look here at the end here, you got your power for USB-C, and then you got your switch right there. The switch is going to be your power, your on, off, and lock, so that you don't touch the touch panel that is right here, the touch screen. And I kind of got some thoughts about that because, like, initially you want to grab, both ends like this, like a sword, and I was doing that for like the first 2 weeks. And of course, I kept switching modes. I kept switching all kind of buttons, and it was just a mess. I had to get used to it. So touch panel, pretty cool, but kind of be cautious about that if you should pick this up. But let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on. I'm going to flip the switch. Let's go. You heard the clickety clack. Oh, we got power, y'all. Yeah. So right off the top, you can kind of see that I am going to charge it while we do this, so that because I've been using this quite often. But it starts you out. You got your mode that you're in right off the top. Let me turn that. Let me turn this down here so that you can see what's going on here, so you're not blinding yourself. But I don't know. Can you see that? Let's see. Yeah, so you got your battery percentage in the top right corner, the mode that you're in. I'm in CCT right now. And then you have the power, and this kind of changes depending on what mode you're in. So right now I'm showing the power, and then the Kelvin. Mode, set mode is how you switch between the different modes. Set is when you want to switch between the different options in the modes. Plus and minus is how you go up and down, add, subtract. And then you can kind of see here, I'll show you that. So let's switch the where the different options are. I want to make this warmer. This goes all the way up to 65 Kelvin for coolness, and then all the way down as low as 2700 Kelvin. And that's how you switch it. You can see you can press and hold, kind of switches pretty quickly here. Always keep it at 5600. If you go back to mode, you can kind of switch. You see the power. This thing is pretty good with power. Pretty good with power. But let's switch to modes. You got a bunch of different options in modes here. You can change your hue so that you get different colors. So if you want to, change the degree of like the amount of hue, the saturation of it, how much you want to be, the tint, really cool how much you want to change there. Let's go ahead and switch it. You got your RGB, which is really dope. I got it set to like a purple here, but you can see if I want to take out some of the blue, I could take out some of the blue, make it even more purple, switch it over to red, add a little bit more red, deepen it up, kind of get like a fuchsia, almost pink there, and then go to green. Let's see what green does. And yeah, you kind of see what's going on here. So it changes. You really have to be good with color. So, because sometimes when you add red and red and blue, all right, purple, I get it. But like you add green in there, things start to get a little hairy. So I don't know, but pretty cool. How you can do that. And then let's keep switching the modes here. So if you keep going through modes, you got like a little lightning. You got a couple different modes of lightning. I won't keep that on there due to lightning. I won't keep that on that strobe looking thing because I don't want you to kind of, if you have a little sensitivity to light, I don't want that on my head. But also, let's keep on going here. And you can kind of see right now I have it on like a cinema mode, which kind of like gives you a little glow. Like a little glow and a little flicker. And then if we keep going here, you got police lighting, you got ambulance lighting, fire truck lighting, fast RGB, which is really cool. It cycles through all the colors, really dope. Slow RGB, SOS, Morse code looking type thing. Candlelight, which is that could be pretty cool if you want to set the ambience for like any kind of scene for video. That's really cool that they have that in there. You can see they have a ton of different ones. Fireworks, which shoots off like fireworks, the different colors. Party lighting, paparazzi, which is really cool. If you want to fake a shot like, hey, look, pause flash, boom, boom, boom. Hey, they got that for you. Again, we'll keep that on there. Faulty bulb, which is really cool. And then you have the breathing, slow breathing. So it kind of like blows up a little bit more. And then fluorescent lighting. Everybody's been inside of a school or something where the light just kind of goes out. Sunrise, which is really cool. It starts out looking like a sunrise. So that's pretty fun. Bomb. Yeah, that's bomb. Emergency. Fast flash, won't do that. Strobe, won't do that. RGB strobes. RGB flash, which is really cool, also won't do that to you. And then lamp, little feature, and then the high and low beam, and then back to lightning, we'll switch that. So you can see they got a ton of different modes for you to kind of like cycle through. But the coolest feature about this, the absolute best feature about this is connecting it to the app. So let's go over that. Let me switch this off so it's not hurting anybody's eyes here. But I'll move that right there so that we can kind of look at the app here. Let's go over it. So right off the top, when you get into this app, you have to download the app. That you can use it, download it through a QR code, or you can just search FOTODIOX. I think I searched Prismo, but you use the QR code, it takes you right to it. You get right here. Now with this, it kind of got me a little confused, but it was pretty simple because the names of their product, you have to get used to the names of the product, but they also got pictures for you to see. And so you just go down to the one that looks like the light tube. I don't know why I was confused, but it threw me off a little bit. So you click on that and you kind of choose English or Mandarin, I believe that is. Obviously you go to English for me, and I chose, this is the model that I have right here. And then you search for a device, and of course it will search for your RGB. You just click on that, and you see that it takes a little while to, just a quick little second to find it. It's easy. And then from here, you got all the same options that you can cycle through, which is dope. Like you can search and kind of pick what you want to do. So let's go to the CCT and excuse me. And so the cool thing here is if you wanted to, you can drag this and change it right here on the screen, warm to cool. Like that's amazing how you can do that. If you want to change the power, the intensity of it, you can do that. Really dope. And then if you want to just back out of that, you got your other modes that you can kind of like cycle through here. You see the colors, how you can choose the different colors that you want, the intensity of the color, which is really dope. It's all from the app. So anytime you have something like this, it sets it apart. And I'll go over the price. You can just, as you can see, you kind of really dial in like what kind of colors you want. It's really, really, really dope. Let me turn that off for now. But really cool that you could do this from the app and at a really, really good price, $80. $80 for this. You get dope RGB light. You get the app that you could functionality. It's just a well-built product. So that's the first one. I'm going to slide that over to the side here. And then the next one is this RGB panel, which is, if you've seen RGB paneling, you probably get it, right? A lot of the same features that you see in the tube here, but this is the Prismo Pocket by FOTODIOX. Really dope. And if you look around here, got a nice little metal frame around it. Got a nice little metal frame around this here that's really dope. Kind of take a look around there. Threading on the two different sides here. So pretty cool. Then you can see the panel. You got your LEDs. You can kind of see through there. And then on the back, you got the screen. Let's go ahead and turn it on and see what we got here. Press and hold. Simple enough. It's, again, same kind of functionality. I'll show you, I got the purple set to here, but you can change your different lighting if you want to. The mode button here, set and plus and minus, same thing. Mode switches the type of modes that you're in. You know, you kind of cycle through what you want to do. Set allows you to switch between the different options in the modes. And then your plus and minus kind of does the same thing. But a very, very, very good light. You can see it's pretty intense and pretty powerful. I like this thing a lot. I'm going to turn it off here. Now, this one checks in right at 60 bucks. So for $60, this thing is just absolutely amazing, you guys. Like, absolutely amazing. Fits in the pocket. That's not even the coolest thing about this. Let me grab this here. Where did I put it? There it is. Check this out. It comes with a case. It comes with a case that you can kind of store it in. Like, you get this nice little hard shell case that you could store it in. You got some USB cabling here that it comes with. You get another cold shoe mount here if you want to, thread, so you can mount it to your camera. But how many times have we had our lights in our bags and it's shuffling around in there and a button presses on it at the right amount of pressure, turns it on, you get to wherever you need to go, and the battery is drained, huh? Just me? Okay, just me, but it's happened. And this right here, when I opened up the box and I saw, wow, this thing comes with the carrying case, I was immediately like, yeah, this is for $60, y'all. Like for 60 bucks. Like just amazing. Just amazing. Again, back to this room and back to my lighting situation, right? So you got this tube light for 80 bucks, 60 bucks here for this light. Let me show you how it's already transformed my workflow. So I took a few pictures here. And the first picture that I took was of my girlfriend yet again. She is my muse, if you hadn't figured that out by now. But I took pictures of her, and this is the first time I did studio style, like shooting with lights and things like that. And both the green and the pink in these pictures are from both of these lights. I had obviously one set up here, and I kind of formed the light around, which that was kind of a pain in the butt to kind of form the light how I wanted to be around the small panel here, the pocket panel. But I did it. I should have took video. I didn't take video so you all can believe me, but I did. And I had that on one side, and then the green was all lit from the tube here, the stick 512, the Prismo. I gotta get used to saying that, but it was lit by both of those, and so that was a really cool shot. Very fun. Again, I'm on my journey of working with lighting, so that was really cool to kind of be a part of that. And see it for the first time. So I got a lot of perspective now of how I can already improve. So I'm not too hard on myself there, but I'm already ready to make it better. But then the next shot that I have here is of a dagger that I got in Jordan, Petra, matter of fact. And I want to make it look a little bit more moody and kind of play with the lighting a little bit different. You can see off in the top left corner, I did use the pocket panel again, RGB panel, and I had that red casting because, you know, red in the daggers, you know, what is that thing called? You put it back in, unsheath a sword, you know, that thing. I had that kind of accent that off, and then I had that just the tube off to the bottom kitty corner, bottom right, and I used that to kind of like add more light just in general to light the area, completely dark room. And that's the shot that I got. And really enjoy that shot so much, because that is literally one of my favorite things that I got from around the world and on my travels. And to see it look like that, and I was able to make a shot like that after seeing so many different people do things with, you know, their pictures, absolutely loved it. But the best thing for me that I am especially proud of and excited for is this. Let me show you. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is cold. This is cold. So like, y'all probably like, whatever, man. But like for me, never had this opportunity to make a studio look like an actual studio. You know what I mean? Like a Georgia office or just something that looks good. This has been a goal of mine, and I'm glad that I'm able to do it. The battery on these things are fantastic. They last a long time. I charge every now and then. That's how I'm able to keep this like how it is. I just love it. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. So for the setup, just to kind of go over it, I have the tube light above me, and then over here I have the panel kind of shooting down to kind of blend the colors together. To be honest with you, FOTODIOX, I will be at your doorstep asking for more lights, because I need 2 of these light panel, the tubes, and at least another lighting panel. Just at least another pocket, Prismo pocket. So y'all, the Prismo LED video stick, the Prismo Pocket, both are fantastic products. I really think that you should take a look at these. Go ahead and grab a bunch of these things, especially, you know, you're not spending a whole bunch of money, but you're getting some really cool features. And honestly, in today's age, we spend a lot of money on this equipment, and to find something that is good quality at an affordable price, give and take some features, you get a lot for your money. And that's what I'm all about, making sure you get a lot for your money. Speaking of which, if you like these lights, the products that I showed you today, the panel or the LED stick, I have a coupon code from FOTODIOX, thank you FOTODIOX, that you could use right here on the screen. Use that. Also, I'll link it in the description here. Go ahead, use that code. You get 10% off. You help your boy out also using my affiliate link. And yeah, go ahead, grab a bunch of these things. Try it out. This is fantastic. I would recommend this all the time. Like the tube lighter with the app. Come on now, no brainer. No brainer. Pick these up. Thank you, FOTODIOX. And now for some good vibes. Y'all, honestly, I cannot stress enough how much I appreciate you all and watching this channel, supporting the channel. It really does mean a whole bunch to me. So if you haven't already, go ahead, feel free. And if it's on your heart, hit the like, subscribe button, man, and help me keep this channel going. I really do appreciate y'all, man. And with that, I'm gonna tell you this. If nobody else has told you, I love you, I appreciate you. I hope your 2024 keeps on elevating. I hope that you get everything you need. And man, I'm gonna get back to this studio and do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna do something. So I appreciate y'all. Until next time, I will see you. Peace.